What it do, y'all? This your boy Messi, and I just got home from Walmart recently, and I have something that I'm very excited to open for you. Well, it's not that. That's my dinner. What I did get, though, was 2 blind bags, one being Legend of Zelda. They're, what are they, backpack holders? Something like that. Mascot Danglers is what it says. And these are from the Minish Cap, which it's strange that these are out at Walmart, considering that that game is fairly old. It's still cool though. It's pretty awesome. And we also have these. No, these are the backpack hangers, the MegaMan backpack hangers. But both of these were sitting there next to each other, and I was pretty excited about that because above it the sign said that they were all $2. And if anyone collects blind bags or buys them, they know that they're like $3 to $4, sometimes $5 each. And considering the fact that you don't know what's in them for sure, that can be a little hefty of a gamble for a figure, it's about the size of your thumb. But when I actually went to pay for these, I go through the self-checkout because I ain't got time for, these old ladies taking, an hour looking through everything that you bought, questioning you about it and judging you for being a grown man buying toys. But, I'll go through the self-checkout and I scan it, and they all ring up $1. Before that, I had grabbed 3 of each. 3 of the Zeldas, 3 of the MegaMan. If I would have known that they would have just been $1, I definitely would have gotten more. But for today, we'll open up these 6. We'll see how we do. See if we get anywhere near, getting a full set. This one only has 6, so that's a little easier to accomplish. The other one has 10. And based upon how this goes, I'll go back to the store another day, get some more, since like I said they're $1. Hopefully nobody else catches on to that and they are still there whenever I go back to look for them. So again, I'm going to change the angle, give you a better view, and let's get this started. Alright, so we switched angles, and I know that this is a Batman bandana, but I couldn't find anything else in this desk that I use is white, and it stains very easily. You put a can of soda on here, and you come back, and there's spots and everything. So I figured, I'll just throw this on there for now. But what we do have is a MegaMan helmet that I got in Loot Crate back when I used to have that. MegaMan amiibo, and this is supposed to be a jar from the Legend of Zelda that I think that was in Arcade Block. It might have been in Loot Crate. I'm not sure. I had both of those services, enjoyed them for a while until I felt that I was getting a bunch of filler stuff. So yeah. Now, previously I did buy one of these MegaMan blind bags before, and this is before I decided to do YouTube once again, because I seen them there. And what was strange though is they had this big display like right in the middle of the aisle. It had a whole bunch of stuff, different blind bags. They had the MegaMan ones, they had Dragon Ball Z, they had Five Nights at Freddy's, they had some pop figures, some of the Dorbs figures that's also from Funko. And like 2 days later, I went back again, and it was all gone. And I was devastated because I was planning on, buying, a few of those things after, getting some more money. But then I go and I look in the same exact spot. And I mean, this was a big display. This was about the size of like one of those ball pits, I guess, that they have. And it just disappeared. I couldn't find any of the products anywhere, and I didn't know why. But after spending some time around the toy aisle, I started seeing bits and pieces of different products everywhere. And then finally, at the end of the girls aisle with a whole bunch of baby dolls and whatnot, for some reason they decided, hey, that's where we're going to put the MegaMan and the Legend of Zelda blind bags. So thankfully I did find them. But this is the one that I had got from the first time of opening the bags. And this is a MegaMan in the Iceman suit, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. I love MegaMan. I enjoyed the games. I am terrible at them. But if there's one thing that you will learn from me by watching these videos, it is that even though I'm very enthusiastic about video games, Pokemon cards, you know, and everything else. I am terrible when it comes to learning the names of things. Like, I see some people, they know the names of, like, the creators of the games and, you know, the people that did the music and you know, every single detail. And I have a tough time sometimes remembering the main character. I don't know if it's something wrong with my brain or everyone else is just a little bit more special than I am, or if I'm just special in a different way. But on the back of the MegaMan ones, we see MegaMan right here. We have his sister, Roll. See, now I did know that one beforehand. So, you know, I get points for that. At least I think I should. And then we have Fireman, Iceman, Electric Man, along with their suits that you get after defeating them, and Rush. Which Rush is the one that I'm hoping for. Since I'm more of an, I mean, these are robots and androids, but I am more of an animal person. But so we have those there, and for the Zelda ones, these ones are Mascot Danglers, which dangle is a very strange word. You know, there's a missed opportunity because you could have had Tingle on here, because then you would have a Tingle Dangler, or Dangler Tingler, which either way, it sounds very amusing. Now, the Minish Cap is a game that I haven't even gotten to play yet, and it disappoints me greatly because I love the Legend of Zelda series, one of my favorite game franchises. But this is just a game, I don't know, I just wasn't very into Game Boy Advance, since, you know, games were kind of costly, and it seemed like the Game Boy Advance games were a lot shorter than console games. And at the time, I'm not even sure what system I had, but I think I might have had a PlayStation 2 at the time. So, you know, I didn't really get to enjoy a lot of Nintendo things as much. But since then, I have played a decent amount of the Zelda games, but that is one that I've heard many great things about. My brother-in-law, he actually played it. And you know, you would think that I'd ask him to borrow, but see, he emulated it, which I don't find any problem with, you know. But as a collector, I kind of feel like if I emulate the game and I play it, I have less of a reason to buy it. So I'm just waiting until I find a physical copy for myself, and then I will get to enjoy that. But let's go ahead and start opening these bags. We have 3 of each, so I don't know, maybe we'll, you know, switch back and forth, or we'll do them all straight in a row. Probably all in a row. But let's see. Oh, and look at that. Exactly what I wanted. Rush. That is just adorable. And he actually stands up. See, now that shows you something right there. Okay. If a dog can stand up and you can't, then there's something wrong with you. Now, let's see. Oh, I see a helmet. And it is the Electric Man version. Which, let's see. Oh, so they actually have different faces. But one thing I do notice, which I don't know if you're able to see that in the camera, but their faces have like a little bit of a blue tint. I really didn't notice either until having it under these lights. But yeah, there's like a little bit of a blue tint all over the nose and on the side of the cheek there. It's worse on this one than it was on the other, which that's kind of disappointing. And one thing I just noticed is that is actually Mega Man's Buster right there. Wow, that is a neat little detail. I like that. That's really cool. Now, where the heck? Hold on. Oh, here it is. I seem to have dropped it on the ground. But let's open up our last and final bag, and maybe we can actually get one of the Robot Masters. I believe that they're called. Pretty sure. Don't take my word for it. Oh no, actually we got Roll. Which, you know what? I kind of prefer that. I like getting the characters that are more, I don't want to say side characters. I mean, I guess it is what they are, though. But they just add, you know, because having, you know, Mega Man's cool. Let's see, can she stand up? Nope, she can't stand up. But, you know, the Mega Mans are cool. But there's only so many variations that you can get until, you know, it gets old, but having, you know, these characters alongside it improve it quite a bit. But yeah, they do all have individual faces, I guess, so that does not want to focus at all. They do have individual faces, so I guess that does change it. I would have liked to have gotten one of the roll-up masters, but like I said, they're $1. We will check once again, and it says that there is a 1 in 24 chance of getting a mystery one. I don't know what it could possibly be. I think most likely a Wily. That seems like the only, or maybe, you know, a Proto Man. That might be cool. It couldn't be Zero since this is a Mega Man, not Mega Man X, but you know, who knows? It's up to them. Now, one thing, see, I don't like this. On these other bags, they have a little tear-off piece. So all you gotta do is you just pull it and it comes right off. These, they decide, no, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna have it sealed in a hard, very thick plastic. So I'm gonna have to go out and bring out the shank so that we can open that up. Wish I didn't have to do that, because I mean, for a kid, I mean, I guess I can use scissors, but still, you know, I don't even trust my kid with forks. Well, let's see. Oh, and this one comes with something to help you. Well, I guess not really. It's not really a checklist. See, this is one thing I wish it would have had, something to show the names. Since I haven't played the game, I'm not really sure who that is. Huh. Well, if anybody knows who that is, and they can tell me, if you can't even see it, maybe if I take it out the bag. Maybe the bag is the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. We don't know. Let's see, can you see that better? That is nice. I just wish I knew who it was. That'd make it even better. And see, they have 3. I'm pointing with the knife. That's very unpolite. Now they have 3 Zelda, 3 Links here. 1 Zelda. I don't know what this is. It looks like a mouse with a clover. And then they have the Zelda up here. So with 3 Links, you know, if I don't get a Link in one of these, I'd be very surprised. And this one doesn't have a mystery character that you can get. So I would think that the odds of getting each character are the same. And with only having 6, you know, it really limits who you're possibly going to get. You know, there's not a chance of you getting a lot of variety. So, you know, you buy 2 or 3 packs, you know, your odds are slim. So let's see. Oh, there we go. Now see, this person I know, it's Zelda. Yep. Well, here guys, here's Zelda. We all know our hero Zelda. Yeah. I'm kidding. I know that's Link. I'm not that stupid. I am pretty stupid, I will admit. But yeah, that's real awesome looking. These ones, you see, this is smaller, right? Now, I'm not talking trash, but this is smaller than the Mega Man ones. And even though, since my camera isn't the greatest, you can't really tell, there's a lot of detail in these little figures. No. Oh, wait. There we go. You can see a little bit. But yeah, you can see the eyes on his Minish Cap. You see the details in the face. And no, I don't, well, not from what I can tell, there's no paint blemishes there. So, I don't know who, I'm stuttering quite a bit. So these were made by Tommy, and these were made by, well, all it says there is Just Toys Intel. And from what I can tell, Tommy seems to do a bit of a better job, except for the packaging. We could use easier to open packaging. And our final one is another Link, and this time with these claws that are, I don't know what they're used for. They look pretty dangerous though. But see, yeah, this figure is like very detailed. Like, look, if you can see his smile, which no, you can't because it blends into his skin tone. There, you can see a little bit. But yeah, his smile and everything comes out really nice. It's very, I like this a whole lot. And even the shield, like the shield, the painting on that is good. And man, my camera is not though. But yeah, like, I don't know, I don't appreciate that these ones have such, I mean, again, like I said, you probably can't really tell, but I can. You know, it looks like they've been, you know, when you get a pair of blue jeans on, you wear like a new pair of white shoes, and you take them off, and it's just got that blue dye to it. That's what their faces look like. Roll does not, though. Oh, well, we're cutting that out, or maybe we're not. Let's see. And I don't know. I guess it's just the MegaMan figures that they decided to, you know, not give as much quality control, because the other ones look fine, which I'm very happy for this one, because that's the one I wanted the most. But I don't know. I'm still gonna try to, you know, since they're $1, if these were $4 or $5 like the other blind bags were, I would be very discouraged from purchasing another one, because that's just unacceptable. You know, I mean, to a little kid, it's like, yeah, they may not care, but me being a collector, I'm slightly more picky than that. And me also being cheap, I like my money. I like to keep as much of my money as possible. But we will get some more. So, until that does happen, and unless I end up injuring myself with this knife, I will see you in the next video.